evening, everybody. Welcome to Committee and Field in Holliston High School, where the Holliston Lady Panthers are going to be taking on the Apponequet Lakers in their first round of their playoff game tonight. I'm your host, John Drohan, with Owen Radcliffe, our senior executive producer / cameraman, soccer insight guy. Holliston comes in with their first ever undefeated regular season with 9 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. I know I talked to the girls a little bit before the game. They're excited to be playing the first home game, or the first playoff game on their home turf. And here we go. Apponequet in white, and Holliston, of course, in their home crimson red. We start off with Apponequet kicking it out, and Holliston taking the throw. Throwing in is Captain Sidney Mercado. And the ball's in. Forward, that's Gwen Freely on the outside. Freely looks inside, quick, finds Luisi. Ball pops up, finish. Oh! Almost there for a finish. Burke had a shot at it, and just not enough. Things almost got ugly early there for Apponequet. That was Freely had a nice ball in. I think Maggie Fitzgerald got a piece of it, and Freely almost able to finish. There's Luisi with a strong header towards the goal. Over her head, back out Burke in charge. Burke and Luisi on the double. And the ball rolls out. It's going to be an Apponequet throw. Apponequet, that's going to be a fun name to say throughout the broadcast. It rolls off once you get it. Throw in, intercepted by Hannah Wolfgang. There's Maggie Fitzgerald Fitzgerald in pursuit. Fitzgerald's going to get there. She gets a ball across right to the keeper. Not bad. Not bad. Good hustle by Fitzgerald with 2 defenders around her. Able to get a piece of it and send it across, but no one's there. Keeper made a nice play. Ball comes out to just about midfield. Apponequet controls, bounces out, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Sidney Mercado, his dad Eric Mercado just walked in front of the booth. Eric Mercado, longtime producer of all the great things you see on Holliston Cable Access TV here. There's Luisi. Luisi looks in. Apponequet intercepts. There's Mercado. Mercado up. One-timer for Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking on the outside. That's Ava Bergeloff on the far side. A little foggy here. Hard to see, especially if your eyes are as bad as mine. Apponequet throw. Throw in. That's Burke. Puts it out, but then it's going to be off Apponequet, and Holliston's going to throw it in again. Luisi looking for Bergloff. She's trying to get some position there. Can't do it. A little bit of a position change here. It looks like Ellie Burke that's Caroline Rosal. She's playing in her normal right back position. Ball gets thrown in towards the middle. Kipped out. Freely gets a piece of it. Freely, there's Wolfgang. It's Fitzgerald. Oh, no, that's Ava Bergeloff. Bergeloff gets a piece of it. She can't. There's Freely. And it's going to be a Apponequet kick out. Holliston, their normal 2 up. It's a midfielder. Strong kick out. Header by Mercado. Luisi crashes in. Apponequet tries to control. There's Mercado to take charge of that. There's Freely in pursuit. Apponequet comes back. Luisi takes it off her. Ball's still there. Fitzgerald looks outside to Freely. It's a race. Freely's not going to get there, and it's going to be white throw. Throw in. Sally's there. Double by Freely. Freely takes it off of her. Apponequet plays back. Strong throw and crashes off Mia Luisi. Throw in. Right to Sally. Sally pops it up. Looking for Luisi and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a head on it. Fitzgerald gets a foot on it. That's going to be off Apponequet. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Sally, strong throw. Over the head of Fitzgerald, looking for the corner. Fitzgerald comes around, may get to it, and she just runs out of real estate. It's going to be a goal kick. So early on, Holliston spending a lot of time in Apponequet's end, putting a lot of pressure. Holliston across the back is Sydney Bricado, Alyssa Bricado, Mia Wolfgang, and Caroline Rose Sally. In the midfield, we have Ellie Burke and Hannah Wolfgang. And then on the attacking midfielders, we have Ava Bergloff. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang pops it up, pops it backwards. She recovers, gets a piece. Sally. Sally sends it. Apponequet up. Luisi won't let her get through. Sally sends it out and clears it. It's going to be a white throw. Two attacking midfielders are Mia Luisi and Ava Bergloff. And then up front we have Maggie Fitzgerald and Gwen Freely. Okay. Holliston takes control. Strong throw by Sally over the head of Freely. Freely in a run. Freely with a race. Freely's got there. It's popped up. Comes the other side. Wolfgang gets a head on it. There's Ellie Burke racing. Bricado. Bricado turns. Looking for Bergloff. Bergloff in pursuit. It's going to go off for her. It's going to be a Apponequet throw. Apponequet not connecting on too many passes early on. There's Bergloff, heads it out. Apponequet's going to do it again. Long kick in. That's pass going to be a race. Here comes Mary Kate Ward to come out. She clears it. That almost got ugly early as the Apponequet striker had some wheels, but Ward was able to clear it. Good thing she didn't try and pick that up. There's Burke. Burke looking for Fitzgerald. Bergloff keeps it in. Bricado controls, looks in, looking for Freely. She's not there. Cleared by Apponequet. Bergloff. Bergloff again. Bergloff with the ball. Bergloff looking. Bergloff tries to come in. It's taken. Apponequet back. Burke's there. It's around her. There's Luisi coming in to close and Freely coming back to help. There's Sally. Sally takes her place. Here comes Sally with space. Sally looks up, looks forward. She goes down. This intercept is going to be a Holliston throw. Sally, strong throw, looking for Fitzgerald and Luisi. Ball pops out. Luisi's there. Luisi has it in the front of the net. It's cleared out. Burke pops it in. It's cleared again. There's Alyssa Bricado, gets a head on it, sends it back into the Apponequet territory. And here comes Sally. Sally sends it, trying to get it through, can't get it through. The ball is cleared down the left side. It's going to be a red throw. Here comes Sally with the throw. Alyssa Bricado and Mia Wolfgang sharing the two center back positions. Sally with the throw. Cross midfield, sent deep in. Bricado's there. She's the only one there. Bricado controls. Sends it up, and yeah, she's got Bergloff. Keeps it in. Bergloff, nice play. Here comes Burke. Burke up the left side. Burke in, looking for, almost has Wolfgang. Just gets away, gets past her. Ball's up. There's Bricado to Burke. Burke again. Sally in space. Sally finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turns, looking for Freely. Not there. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking in. Fitzgerald trying to find Freely in the corner. Just out of space. So Holliston doing a good job of controlling things. Seems like it's going to be a matter of time before they're going to get a good look at the goal. Apponequet keeper, strong leg, clears it out to about the 30. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in traffic, and Holliston's going to keep it. Sally. There's a throw towards the goal. There's space in front of the goal. Bergloff takes a shot. Sally with the left foot. Pops off the keeper's hand. It's still out. Keeper, she's able to control it. Sally pumped it up just to the left of the goal. It was close. Keeper came out to make a save. Couldn't handle it, but then she recovered. Sends it out on a low liner to midfield. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang to Burke. There's Bricado to clear it. Bergloff tries to get a head on it, goes over her head. And it's going to be Holliston throw. Bricado. Sally coming up and attacking. Had a good shot with the left foot. But almost was trouble for Apponequet as that keeper wasn't able to hold it. But she recovered. Throws in. Here comes Burke's step. Fitzgerald. Back to Burke. Burke again. Burke with a shot. High. Burke with a strong. Burke with a good look. Not high enough. Right to the keeper. Good shot. Ball's up. Sally tries to get it. Gets past her. Here comes. There's Burke again. Burke pops it into the middle. Looking for Fitzgerald. Apponequet intercepts. There's Wolfgang with a header. Or sorry, Luisi with a header. Fitzgerald in pursuit. It's going to be Holliston's ball. Holliston putting pressure on in the first 10 minutes. Here comes Sally with the throw. Strong throw towards the goal. Ball pops up. Burke tries to get it in the air. Sally tries to get it in the air. Ball pops up again. Sally tries to send it back and goes off her foot. It's going to go out. Here we go. Apponequet throw. About the 30-yard line. Strong throw. Wolfgang gets a head on it. There's Burke. Or no, that's Sally and Wolfgang. Freely keeps it. Nope, that's going to go out again. Throw over the head of Wolfgang. There's Burke again. Burke seems to be everywhere early on. Here comes Wolfgang. Bergloff plays back to Burke. Burke forward, looking for Fitzgerald. She can't get a piece of it. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang with a shot. Wide left. Wolfgang had a look. She can hit it. That's Hannah Wolfgang, senior captain. She had a good look. Just pulled it wide. Here we go. Goal kick for Apponequet. Her keeper's keeping busy tonight so far. Strong kick out up to the Apponequet left side. And it's going to go out. And another turnover. Here comes Holliston. Sally with the throw, looking for Freely. Freely at her feet. She can't control it. Apponequet keeps. Double by Luisi. Luisi's able to retain control of that. And here comes Sally. Sally looks in. Looking for Luisi. Off her head. She sends it back towards the goal. It bounces. Bounces right to the keeper. Oh, that's when things start to get dicey.
Let's go, Red! Let's go, Red!
Owen Radcliffe agrees. And there's the ball. Comes out, and here comes Holliston again. How much are they paying you for this? Gets paid a lot. You can't disclose it. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Wolfgang in. Looking for Bergloff on the outside. Bergloff with a strong throw in. Nice. Nice shot from Berg with her left foot. Strong cross, but keeper was there. Again, she is getting a workout today. Ball comes out to bounce at midfield. There's Burke. Burke sends it. Looking for Luisi. Burke again. She's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang turns. Wolfgang still with it in traffic. Looks up. Wolfgang still with the ball. Wolfgang coming in. Wolfgang still leaves it off to Burke. Burke with a clean shot. Strong shot. Oh! Just over the crossbar. Wolfgang with a nice layoff. Burke in space. Had a nice, good, clean shot. Just cleared the crossbar. Holliston is banging on the door. Ball's up. There's Freely. Freely's able to keep it. Looks like Holliston's winning a lot of these 50-50 balls so far. We're just about 14 minutes in. Strong throw by Sally. Gets punched out, and it looks like we're going to have our first corner of the night.
Let's go, Red!
We got Maggie Fitzgerald, Holliston's designated expert corner kicker. Fitzgerald's going to take the first one from the right side. And ball's up, ball's in, bounces, There's Bricado, Sydney Bricado. Sydney Bricado on the outside. Sends the ball in high, but it's going to go behind the goal. A little too high on the corner. Bounced out. Nothing. So 15 minutes in. Hollis still no score. Holliston's had several reasonably good looks. Apponequet still having trouble getting that ball out of their own end. But some strong keeper play. And there's Luisi. Luisi pops it forward. There's Freely. Freely steps, but she's clear. There's Sally. Ball goes out. She's going to let it go, and she's going to throw. Looks in, tries throws it toward, looking for Fitzgerald. Can't clear it. Ball's up again. Sally's watching it, and she watches it go out. Strong throw. Down the right, so here we go again. Awesome, some good matchups here. Strong throw in towards the goal. Luisi tries to get ahead on it. It's bounced out. Looks at Freely's there. There's Burke. Nope, she can't get a foot on it. Apponequet pops it out to midfield. Here comes Apponequet on the counter. Wolfgang plays back to Bricado. Bricado in space. Bricado up. Bricado in traffic. Ball comes off her. She still has it. Plays back to Sally. Sally pushes it up, looking for Freely. And it's going to go off a Apponequet player. And we have a whistle. All right, we're back in action here. I'm not sure why there was a break in the action, but it's a referee timeout. Here comes Sally with the throw. Throws in, it's going to bounce again. Ball comes out, thrown in, it's going to go out again. And here we go. Another Sally throw, strong throw in towards the goal. Ball pops up. There's Freely. Burke races, but it pops out. Wolfgang fighting for it. Comes out, she can't get it. Apponequet comes back on the attack. Apponequet at midfield. Ball's up. There's Wolfgang to clear it. Luisi pops up. Luisi again. Luisi sends it forward. Apponequet with the ball. Here we go. Burke. Bricado. Here comes Burke. Burke with space. Burke with space. Burke looks. Sends it forward looking for Fitzgerald. Clears out. It's cleared out. There's Wolfgang. Ball's up. Oh, Wolfgang goes down. Oh. She had space. She had room to work with. We're going to have a Holliston free. Here we go. Sydney Mercado, their designated free kicker. Here she goes. Here it is. Strong throw. It bounces right to the keeper. She got a good strike on it. One hopped it to the keeper. Ball pops out to midfield. There's Alyssa Bricado. Pops up, and it's cleared. And they're fighting for it. Still a fight. And there's Burke. Burke's there again. Bergloff. Back to Burke. Wolfgang. There's Bergloff for the race. Bergloff comes away with it. Bergloff on the left side. Bergloff looking. Bergloff looking. Tries to... Yeah, it looks like she earned herself a corner. Oh no, it's going to be a free kick. Right. I need you to get Baker. Can you get Baker for me? I think he's right over there. All right, ball comes out and it's played off Mercado's head. She's playing back, plays back to, she's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang in the middle. Wolfgang brings it to the other side to Sally. Sally forward. Burke back to Freely. Freely on the right side. Freely through traffic. Freely again. Freely around two defenders coming up the right side. Here she goes. She crashes. She goes down. No whistle. Ball comes out. Here comes a race. It's Wolfgang. Wolfgang's tough to beat. There's Ward. Ward in an open goal. Ward's out of position, and she scores. Oh, Ward out of position. Wolfgang comes up, and there was a big mix-up. Apponequet player there and able to take advantage and scores in an open goal. Ward went down. Wolfgang and Ward collided. Apponequet player stays on top of it, and she is able to score. Apponequet scores at just about the 20-minute mark. Takes a lead of 1-0 on seemingly a freak play. And here comes Holliston. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang goes down. Burke challenges. Here comes Apponequet again. Apponequet sends the ball way forward, over the head. Here comes, going to go right to Ward. Ward, strong leg out over midfield. There's Wolfgang. Bounces over her head. Yep. The ref blew the whistle on that. It's going to be a foul on Apponequet. It's going to be a Holliston free kick. Mercado maybe just out of her range. Sydney Mercado for the free kick. Mercado. Ball's up and in. It bounces, and it's going to be wide left of the goal. That was a long strike for her. Apponequet players coming in. Crazy, crazy goal. Seemed like it was going to be just a foot race with MIAA Wolfgang, the Apponequet player, and a big mix-up. Keeper went down, and Wolfgang went down, and only one left standing was the Apponequet striker, and she was able to easily send it in. Sally pops it forward looking for Luisi. Apponequet cleared out to the right side. Sally with the throw. Ball's in. There's Luisi, gets a piece of it. Freely gets a head on it. And it's cleared out again by Apponequet. Sally, strong throw towards the goal. Apponequet, there's Burke. Ball pops up again. Sally again. Sally's going to send it back in. And she stepped out. That would have been a nice ball in. Just stepped out. Okay, it's going to be a white throw. Here comes Apponequet coming back in their own end, where they have spent the majority of the game. Throws in. Ball bounces off Apponequet player. Sally's there. And a little contact, but it's going to be turnover for Holliston. Sally, throw over the head towards the goal. Apponequet looks some confusion there. She's able to clear it. Comes out to Ellie Burke. She gets a head on it, looking for Luisi. Luisi again. Luisi sends it forward, looking for Fitzgerald. Freely's there. There's Luisi. Luisi with a step. Luisi with a look. In traffic. Ball gets hit. A lot of contact in there. There's Burke. Burke controls. Sally with the throw. Sally, strong throw. Ball gets cleared out to midfield. Only one out there is Alyssa Mercado. Mercado controls, settles it, sends it back. Around Burke. And here comes Apponequet. Ball through. Apponequet back on the attack. Wolfgang back to help. And it's going to be cleared. It's going to be a Apponequet throw. Throw in. Off Apponequet player. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang coming back. Wolfgang at midfield. Wolfgang at midfield. Wolfgang in stride. Wolfgang gets taken into traffic. Ball gets cleared. Gets taken over. There's Ellie Burke. Burke sends it forward looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a piece of it. Fitzgerald comes down with it in traffic, in space. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Sally over the head of Freely towards the end line. It's going to go out. It's going to be a Apponequet kick. And at the 25-minute mark, we have a score of Apponequet 1 and Holliston 0. Although Holliston has had their chances, Apponequet came away with it. Opportune goal indeed. There's Luisi. Luisi fighting on the side. Ball comes out. Wolfgang sends it forward. It goes through. Gets to Fitzgerald's feet. Fitzgerald looks. She's got Luisi. Luisi with a step. She can't keep it. Ball's cleared out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Again, seems like the same story. Holliston gets to the middle. They get some space. And then they get stuffed. That defense collapses in on them. Sally with the throw towards the goal. Freely's there. Apponequet's there. Burke's there. Wolfgang. She can't handle it, and here it comes back the other way. Too strong. There's Sydney Mercado with a race. Mercado to Alyssa Mercado. The Mercado sisters. She gets turned. There's Wolfgang back to help again. Wolfgang. He's hungry. Wolfgang gets the call, and it's going to be a Holliston free. Wolfgang seems to be everywhere in the middle. And I'll tell you what, that's one of the strengths of Holliston this year is their midfield play. Mercado in. Ball bounces. Burke gets a piece of it. Burke still has it. She pops it forward. She's got Luisi. Luisi with a touch. Luisi can't get around. Luisi goes down. Trying to get around the defender. Can't do it. Oh, here we go. We got a whistle. Oh, now this is well within Mercado's range. So here's a Holliston free kick. This is really it's going to be a big opportunity. We'll see what Mercado can do here. She's trying to gain a little space. She was a little too close to the goal based on the referee's judgment. So she's going to take this shot from about the 20-yard line. Dead center in the field. Almost a penalty kick. Here it is. Ball's up, and it's high. That was almost a 30-yard field goal, just wide to the left.
Let's go, Red!
I mean, the way Holliston's shooting today, they could have enough points to have a field goal the way they're shooting, but nothing's going for them. All right, ball comes out, but Holliston recovers again, and here we go. That's Bergloff on the outside. She can't handle it. It's going to be a Apponequet throw.
Let's go, Red!
Strong throw. There's the push. Apponequet keeps it. It's going to be another Apponequet throw. Here we go. And ball's in. Here we go. Throw. And a lot of action on the sidelines. Hard to see in the fog. Some traffic. A lot of red. Who comes away with it? That's Ava Bergaloff. Bergaloff sends it way forward. And that's going to go to the keeper. There's nobody down there. We weren't ready for that transition. Strong kick out to midfield. Burke bounces over her head. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking for Luisi. Apponequet clears it. They send it back towards the middle. Burke's there. Burke's there with position. Burke looks for Freely. Freely on the outside. Freely on the right side. Freely keeps it. Freely looks up and goes off her foot. It's going to be a Apponequet throw. Freely's trying to push up that right side, but Apponequet's defense is stingy. Apponequet throw, launch in. Burke's there. Burke's there. Burke's still there. Apponequet clears, sends it forward. Mercado intercepts, sends it forward. She's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang, strong kick forward. A little too strong. Right to the Apponequet keeper.
Let's go, Red!
Cleared out to midfield. Right to Hannah Wolfgang. Hannah Wolfgang at midfield with space. Luisi. Luisi in traffic. Luisi still with the ball in traffic. Luisi's going to get, she taps it. She had to move, but again, that Apponequet defense do a good job of marking in close. So no clean shots, no real clean looks inside of where the true danger zone. Holliston's had some looks. They had some good shots. They had they just recently had that free kick for Sydney Mercado from about just outside the box. Here we go. Now it's a Holliston corner. Maggie Fitzgerald. Ball's up. Low. Skips. We're going to do it again. Yeah, Fitzgerald didn't get all of that one. She didn't hit it like she wanted to. All right. Ball's up again. Fitzgerald, that's a good one. This one's high. On the head. Ava Bergloff had a head on it. Bounce to the goal. Strong kick in. Ball in. Clear. Oh! Saved by the keeper. Luisi had it. Holliston's still in the attack. There's Mercado. Mercado sends it through. Wolfgang. Wolfgang again. Wolfgang sends a shot. Called offsides. Offsides. Going to be Holliston. Bergloff had it. Ball came up. Bergloff had a nice clean shot. Had a great shot. Bounce. Keeper made a nice save. On the rebound, keeper made another great save. Apponequet is hanging on. Ball's up into Holliston territory. Here they come. Mercado's there. Mercado keeps it. Shields, and she's going to throw it in. Just past the 30-minute mark here in the first half. Apponequet still leads by a score of 1-0. Ball's out to Fitzgerald turns. There's Freely. Freely up front. Freely in space. Freely on the left side. Freely in the trap. Ball gets taken off her. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang shoots from distance. And she didn't get it all. Skipped it in just past to the left of the goal. It's going to be a Apponequet goal kick.
Come on, Red!
And the ball's up. Out to the right side. Bergloff gets a head on it. She sends it in. Mercado looks for Bergloff on the outside. Nothing there. Some substitutions for Apponequet coming in. And the throw. Ball comes across. There's Freely to challenge. There's Sally comes up. She challenges. Out to midfield. Over midfield, but sent back by Sydney Mercado. Again, here comes Alyssa Mercado. Sends it back over midfield. She's got Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turns a look. Tries to get it off to Luisi, but just couldn't get a good foot on it. Ball comes back. There's Mercado. Mercado. Wolfgang. Wolfgang in traffic. Ball comes off her. Some fans coming in today. Is that John Marshall? John Marshall, the Holliston soccer legend, with us today, along with his daughter Haley Marshall, who happens to be my wife. Here comes Holliston again. Ball comes off her. Luisi gets it taken. There's Freely. Ball comes forward. Alyssa Mercado's there to clear it. Comes out, bounces off her. There's Luisi. Luisi with a touch. Fitzgerald. She can. Conduit player goes down. No whistle. Freely. Freely on the right side. Freely looks into traffic. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to fight for it. Wolfgang. Wolfgang turns, got Bergloff. Nice turn. Bergloff with a shot. Off the keeper's hands and just clears to the outside. Wolfgang made a nice play. Nice pass on the outside to Bergloff. Bergloff had a good shot. Keeper made a diving save off her hands and is able to clear it. Ball comes in the middle. There's Fitzgerald. Ball bounces again. Fitzgerald, nothing's bouncing Holliston's way. It's bouncing right to that keeper's hands. Just past the 33-minute mark. Ball cleared out to midfield. Mercado's there. There's Burke. Apponequet playing that game, trying to throw it in. There's Sally. Sally challenging. That's Rachel Balboni, that Apponequet striker who is, she's giving everybody fits down there. Throw in. Apponequet clears. Wolfgang with a slide tackle. Nice tackle. Ball comes out. Apponequet keeps control. There's Bergloff. She challenges. All right, here comes the other way. Luisi. Luisi with the ball. Luisi goes down. And a whistle. It's going to be a Holliston free kick. The score, still the score 1-0. Apponequet 1 and Holliston 0. Mercado with the free kick. Long free kick in. Bounces up off a head of an Apponequet player. Out to, there's Wolfgang, and Wolfgang almost has a 35-yard field goal. She sends it long and high, well over the crossbar. I wonder if that throws the players off when they're playing on a football field and they see those goalposts. They just want to kick a field goal. I doubt it. Ball comes out to just past midfield. Bergloff there to challenge, and now it's at midfield. But it's going to bounce off a Apponequet player, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. We are at the 35-minute mark here in the first half. Apponequet with that crazy goal at about the 20-minute mark, and Holliston banging on the door, but nothing to show for it. And we have a whistle, and I'm not sure what that whistle's for. We're going to find out. Looks like a Holliston foul. It's going to be a Apponequet free kick here. And here we go. Apponequet. Strong kick in. Ball bounces high. Off the head. Mercado challenges. Apponequet's going to keep it. Apponequet with the ball. Sends the ball in. In traffic. Here they come again. Looking forward. Wolfgang clears. Strong clear. Out to midfield. Fitzgerald's there, but here comes Luisi with some space. Luisi gets it taken off her. She fights and gets it back. Here comes Luisi again. Luisi in more space. Pops it up looking for Freely on the outside. Freely gets to it. Freely still has it. Freely still has it on the outside. She gets past. Freely, strong kick in. Fitzgerald's not there. There's Burke. Burke with a strike and wide left. Burke one-times it. Didn't get a clean foot on it. Sends it wide to the left. They're there. Freely made a nice play on the outside. Freely kept that ball, got around that defender, did a nice cross. And there's the Apponequet goal kick. They bounce it out to midfield. Wolfgang. She sends it in. She's got Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald taps out to Freely, gets a touch. Freely cleared by... There's Luisi. Luisi with a touch. Looking for Bergloff on the outside. Bergloff crashes through. Still has it. Bergloff still has it. Comes away with it. Yep, that ball looks like it went off a Apponequet player, so we're going to have a Holliston corner with less than 5, probably about 3 minutes left in the half.
Let's go, Red!
This is Fitzgerald. This is her side. All right, Maggie Fitzgerald with the corner. Here it is. Ball's up. Ball in. Over Luisi's head. She almost gets a head on it. There's Burke. Burke and Sally are goofing around with it, but they've come away with it, and there's Burke again. And it's cleared out. There's Mercado. Mercado midfield. Look for her sister Sydney on the outside, and too strong. Burke and Sally were looking at each other, and neither one of them knew who was going to get the ball, and then it turned out that nobody did. So, again, Holliston comes away empty on the corner, where pretty much they've lived and died with the set plays this year. And they've had several good opportunities tonight, particularly that free kick that Sydney Mercado sent high across the crossbar at about the 15-minute mark. Starting to get foggy now, or foggier. Mercado on the outside with the throw. We're just about towards the end of the first half. Ball in. There's Fitzgerald. That's cleared out. There's Mercado. Mercado on the left side. Mercado pushes forward. Mercado again gets ahead. There's Sydney Mercado. She clears. Has Wolfgang in the middle. Plays back. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang looks, sends it forward. Looking for Freely. Freely comes down with it. There's Luisi challenging. Luisi. There's Sally. Sally in space. Sally forward. Sally's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang around a defender. Wolfgang with a shot. Clean shot. Great save. Bounces off the keeper's head. There's Fitzgerald. She tries to finish. Keeper stuffs it again. Wolfgang got a nice look. Nice look to that short side. Didn't have a lot of space. Keeper was there. Made a diving save. Bounced off her. Fitzgerald was there. And folks, that's a bad Holliston throw. I think he called a throw violation. It's going to be a Apponequet throw. They keep it down in their end. Wolfgang's there. Burke to Wolfgang. And there's Wolfgang again. And that's going to be it, folks. So at the end of 40, Holliston 0, Apponequet 1. We'll be right back after a short break at halftime. I don't think the marching band's going to be coming on anytime soon, so we're going to go to a commercial break. But we'll be right back for the second half here on Holliston Cable Access TV. We're about ready to get underway again for the second half of the Holliston Panthers against the Apponequet Lakers, where Apponequet leads Holliston by a score of 1-0 at the half. Hannah Wolfgang to kick it off. Holliston's going to control possession. So Holliston's got 40 minutes to figure this out. And they're off. Fitzgerald sends the ball way forward. Ball sails back. There's Bergloff on the outside. Bergloff on the left side with some space. Bergloff pops it in. Ball goes off Burke's head. And Freely was there. Just had a piece. Had a good wow. Like 15 seconds into it, Bergloff wins a race on the left-hand side, gets it across. Gets to Ellie Burke's head. She pops it up, and Gwen Freely almost there to finish. Fog is really starting to come in, so you'll have to indulge us as we're trying to identify who's who from our vantage point here in the booth. I'll do some guessing. That's Sally on the outside. Oh, yeah. Good luck in trying to see it. Ball's cleared out. We need to get one of those big fog removal machines to blow some of this fog out of here. Tough to see looking into the lights. Throw in. That's Sally on the outside. Ball's bouncing and it clears past the end line. It's going to be a... Ooh, it's going to be a Apponequet. Oh, no, it's going to be a Holliston corner. Here we go. So, there's Fitzgerald. Ball's up. Come in to Luisi. She gets stuffed. Sally. There's Mercado. Mercado on the outside. Mercado with some space. Mercado fights for it. Mercado can't get a foot on it. It gets played back over the head of Bergloff. Bergloff comes back. Bergloff controls. Bergloff in space. She plays it out to Sally. There's Sally on the right side. Sally in the fog. Ball pops out. It's down in the corner. And it looks like it's going to be another Holliston corner. All right. Holliston putting the pressure on early in the first couple minutes of the second half. Mercado's going to take the corner this time. We're going to switch this up a little bit. All right, so Mercado on the far right side in the fog with the corner. Holliston losing by a score of 1-0. The ball's up high. There's Bergloff comes in one time with a foot, can't get on it. It's cleared out again. Wolfgang, she comes in. Burke pops it back in, looking to try and get it through. A lot of traffic in there. And it's cleared out, and there's Sally. Sally bringing it back freely on the outside. And it's going to be a Holliston throw. So Holliston's still keeping the pressure on. Ball's in. Luisi. Ball comes out. Sally. Oh, Sally goes down, and they're going to whistle blow, so it's going to be a Holliston free kick. Here we go. Let's see who's going to take it. Looks like Mercado. So Mercado with the free kick at about the 39-yard line. Ball's up, sends it high over the wall. There's Bergloff there to try and finish. Tries it one time. Wolfgang tries to turn it. She can't turn it. And it's cleared out again by Apponequet. Not quite. Still pressure. There's Mercado applying pressure. Here comes Apponequet down the other way. Long ball forward over the head of Mercado. Apponequet on their right side. Sends the ball in, looks it up, pops it up, over the head. And there's Ward, almost comes out and misses it. Just sends it to the left side of the goal. Another dangerous, dangerous play. Apponequet with their, they're just launching the ball into the box and hoping for the best, and the ball is bouncing their way. Their striker almost got another one, scored their left foot, hit it hard, but just wide to the left of the goal. Mary Kate Ward to clear it out. Ball comes out to just about midfield, bounces in the fog. Push forward. Bergloff on the outside. There's Bergloff. Too strong. Burke. Burke sends it back, and here comes again. Apponequet down, launching again into the box. Here they go. There's contact down there, no whistle. And I don't know who has the ball because I can't see it in the fog. But I'm sure that it doesn't look any better on the TV. Here they go. I can see this. Here comes Bergloff on the left side. Bergloff sends it forward. Still in. Mercado keeps it. Mercado down the left side. Mercado to the corner. Crosses in across the goal. Who's there? It's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald can't control it. And it rolls to the keeper. A nice play by Sidney Mercado to get that ball across in front of the net. Holliston can't finish again. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang around two defenders. Wolfgang can't get around three, though, and it's cleared out by Apponequet. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Sidney Mercado had a nice play. Nice cross. Almost able to get it. Maggie Fitzgerald just couldn't handle it. And here's a push. So, yeah, it's a whistle. It's going to be a Holliston free kick from the left side. Sidney Mercado from about the very far, and almost at the end line from the 20. And this could be within her range. This could be within her range. And the fog probably isn't going to help this keeper on this ball coming in through the lights. Mercado gets it up in the air. Ball's up, and it goes in! It scores! Fitzgerald was there. She jumped and went over her head. The keeper jumped and went over her head, and that ball just sailed in. Sidney Mercado evens it up with the equalizer on the free kick from about the 20-yard line. Say that's about 30 yards out. To tie the score at 1-1 at the 15-second mark. And Holliston's back in it. Great shot by Sidney Mercado. And as we said, you get that ball up in the air, I'm sure that fog is not helping. Here they come again. So Holliston evens it up. What's seeming like a rather incidental whistle turned into a great opportunity for Holliston, and they took advantage of it. Sidney Mercado with a perfect strike to put that ball over the head of everybody and just into the upper right-hand corner of the goal. In hockey, we call that peanut butter because that's usually where you keep it, up in the upper shelf there. The ball plays out. Here comes Alyssa Bricado in the middle. Alyssa Bricado sends it forward looking for Bergoloff. Bergoloff in a foot race. Bergoloff trying to keep it. And it looks like it's going to be that's going to be off Bergoloff. It's going to be a Apponequet goal kick. Now we have some pretty good visuals here on the. She clears it out. There's Wolfgang. Hannah Wolfgang to Sydney Bricado. Bricado on the left side. Bricado tries to get it through, gets stuffed. Clears it, gets it taken off of her. Nice play by that Apponequet player. Still keeps it, and Bricado gets it back. He takes it off of her. Here we go. And stuffed off Sydney Bricado's feet. It's going to be Apponequet throw. Strong throw. Ball forward. Played back to Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Long forward. Looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turns. She's got it at her feet. Fitzgerald looks. Fitzgerald, strong strike from distance. That's going to go well wide right. Fitzgerald trying to turn and put the ball, at least put the ball in front of the goal, because that's where all the action is. Apponequet defender's going to kick this one out. She does. Ball's forward. It's intercepted. Can't really see who intercepted it. Probably Gwen Freely, if she's in the right position, which she normally is. So we have a player down, looks like, in the fog. And she's up, and they're going to play. It looks like she's okay. Maybe she was just tying her shoe. So fog's starting to creep over the field even more. On that far side, it's tough to see, so I imagine it's tough to see for the players as well. So ball's thrown in on the right side. All right, ball bounces up. Hard to see. Ball bounces in the middle. Apponequet goes out, able to clear. Bricado's there. Bricado. She looks for her sister, Sydney Bricado, on the outside. Bricado turns in. She's stuffed. Stepped by number 7, Morgan Pendergrass. Morgan Pendergrass, a true freshman. Bricado with the throw. Yep, do it again. Bricado. Because Wolfgang with the cross. And right to the keeper. Goalkeeper Amanda Renault having a good game tonight. Couldn't handle that free kick, though, as it just was over the top of her head. I mean, a perfectly struck ball. Here they come. Here's Mary Kate Ward coming out of the goal, but too strong. She's there to make the save. But Apponequet, with their style of play, is they're sending the ball into the box and hoping for the best. And one time it did, and second time it almost did. Here comes Holliston. Ball gets cleared back. There's Sally. Oh, sorry, Burke. Bricado. Bricado sends it in. There she is. She's got space. She's got Luisi in space. Luisi in front of the net. And she scores! Mia Luisi! Mia Luisi onside. Great ball in by Sydney Bricado. And Mia Luisi was there. Gets past the keeper, past the defender, and sends it home. Mia Luisi can finish. So Holliston at the 51-minute mark takes the lead by a score of 2-1. We thought we saw it was going to happen, and maybe it was just that free kick, just that ability to get that confidence that the ball does actually fit inside the goal. So again, Sydney Bricado with a great ball in. Mia Luisi staying onside, beating the defenders as they were trying to hold her off, and she ends up having almost an uncontested shot at the goal. But here comes Apponequet down the right side. That's Pendergrass. She sends the ball in. It's stuffed by Alyssa Bricado, and it's going to be an Apponequet corner. So Holliston takes the lead. And here the ball's up. Strong kick, but wide. Cleared way out. And Apponequet sends it back in. Popped up again in front of the net. Wolfgang sends it wide to the right, looking for Freely. Freely's there. Apponequet down the left side. They keep it. Ball gets thrown in. It's near the center. Apponequet with the turn. She gets a shot. No shot. Stuffed. Cleared out. Over the head of Bergeloff. It's going to be an Apponequet throw. More trouble and confusion in front of that net again. Here they come. Luisi. She can't handle it. Here comes Apponequet again. She gets around the defender. She gets a step. Oh, almost there. Cleared by Sally. Gets ugly. Sally clears it. Apponequet throw back in. And it's going to turn over. It's going to be a red throw. Sally made a nice play to come across. It looked like Apponequet player was going to get around and be able to get a strike on that. But she was there to clear it. Wolfgang. Luisi trying to bring it the other side. There's Burke. Fitzgerald trying to muscle around her, and there's Bergeloff. She tries to muscle through. She can't get a foot on it. Pressure, still more pressure. Wolfgang comes away with it. Wolfgang gets cleared. Mercado shanks it to Burke. Burke shanks it. Looking for Sally. Sally looks in. There's Sally again. Up looking for Freely. I think that's Freely on the outside. Hard to see. Big fight in the corner, and it looks like it's going to be it's going to be a Holliston corner. Holliston corner is going to be Fitzgerald's going to take this. All right, Fitzgerald in the corner. Out of the fog. The ball comes out. And it stayed out. Ball comes out, stays behind the goal, and it's going to be a Holliston free kick. That's about the 55-minute mark with Holliston taking the lead after two quick goals. Ball stays in. Wolfgang. Wolfgang keeps it. Wolfgang again in space. Wolfgang tries to go again. There's Freely. Freely with a shot. And it goes! And it goes. Gwen Freely. Wolfgang gets the ball to Gwen Freely. And Gwen Freely gets a piece of it and sends it home past the diving keeper. Senior captain Gwen Freely scores to put the Holliston ahead by 3-1. There's that field goal we were talking about. Fitzgerald's coming out. I think that's Phoebe Drohan coming in. All right. Phoebe Drohan comes in for Fitzgerald. And we have a timeout on the field. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this timeout. All right, so we're back in action again. After a short timeout, Apponequet called the timeout as they seemed like they were reeling. So Holliston comes back on the field. So Holliston with a 3-1 lead after the goal by Gwen Freely. And we are at about the 56-minute mark, and here we go. There's Drohan. Drohan's there. Drohan challenges. And it's going to be a free kick. Whistle blows. Not sure what that whistle was. And Apponequet free. Ball up. Strong kick. Over the head. There he goes. Drohan in pursuit. She's there. Ball comes out. Apponequet keeps it. Ball launches in. And Mercado's there. Mercado's there. Pendergrass around. Mercado still holding it. Mercado turns it. Nice play by Alyssa Mercado. Gets the ball out. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang gets it taken off her. She keeps it. Ball still in. There's Bergloff. Bergloff. Burke to Burke. There's Burke. Get up. Burke looking for Drohan. She's there. Ball comes out. Here comes the pressure. Inside to Wolfgang. There's Burke. That's Freely on the outside. We got a whistle. Not sure what that whistle is. Again, very hard to see. Probably tough for you to see as well, as we find our having some camera difficulties and an inability to focus in this fog. All right. So it's going to be a Holliston free kick. It's going to be Sydney Mercado is going to take it, as she is the lethal free kicker for Holliston. Ball, long throw in. Ball's up. Bounces. Pops it up. There's Bergloff. Bergloff gets a head on it. Goes wide. Apponequet keeps it. Kicks it out. Mercado with the throw. Ball in. Looking for Wolfgang. Wolfgang gets a whistle, and it's going to be an Apponequet throw, or Apponequet free. Here we go. Here's a free kick. Ball's up. Out well over midfield. Luisi's there. Luisi looking forward. Looking for Drohan. Drohan challenges. She's there. Ball pops out to Drohan. Nope. Ball in traffic. There's Mercado. She sends it forward. Apponequet sends it way forward. Now it's just getting silly out there how foggy it is. Apponequet on the attack on the right side. Ball looks in. Nobody's there. Oh, she's there. Mercado. Apponequet can't get a clean strike. No whistle. And it's going to be a Apponequet throw. Throw on the right side. Mercado gets a head on it. Burke. Bergloff. She keeps it. Ball pops up. Apponequet kick. Looks like two heads hit going for that ball. One was Mercado. Ball across the middle. Nobody no white jersey there. Apponequet again. She sends it in the middle. Pops out. Mercado. Mercado forward. Out to midfield. Apponequet sends it in again. That's Sally. And the abyss. I don't even think the kids can see the ball out there. And it looks like Drohan's out and Fitzgerald's back in. Oh, that was quick. All right, here we go. Apponequet fighting on the outside. Cleared, I think, by Sydney Mercado, or by Alyssa Mercado. Ball's on the outside. Hard to see, and it looks like it's going to be in Apponequet throw. Just by the way the players are positioning themselves. And the ball's in. Oh, now we see it. There's Bergloff. She gets a touch. Bergloff looks back for Mercado. Mercado on the outside. Mercado sends it forward on the left side. Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking for Bergloff. Now nobody there. Mercado pops it forward. Long kick forward. Wolfgang's there. Bounces out. It's going to be Holliston's going to keep it. Mercado with the throw. We are at the 60-minute mark. Holliston with a 3-1 lead. Ball over. There's Wolfgang. She gets position, sends it forward. That's Luisi. Luisi looks in for Fitzgerald. There's traffic. More trouble. Fitzgerald with the turn. Oh, Fitzgerald had a nice turn, but the keeper was there. Fitzgerald well positioned, nice turn. I think she had a good strike on it. It was hard to see, but I think she had a pretty good strike on it, but right to the keeper, made a nice play. There's Fitzgerald, ball goes off her head. She's there. Sorry, that's Hannah Wolfgang. You'll have to indulge us. It's tough to see. Bergloff chases it out, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Another great scoring opportunity there for Holliston, almost to put this really away. Mercado, long throw. And there's Burke. Burke challenges. She pops it out. Nothing. Ball gets sent forward. That's Wolfgang. Wolfgang to Sally. Sally sends it forward. Ball comes back. There's Mercado. She gets a head on it. And now they're in the abyss. Your guess is as good as mine as what's happening over there. But it looks like it might be a Holliston throw. Again, I'm basing this on the positioning of the players. Or maybe a free kick. Either way, ball's in. And coming back the other way. Ball across midfield. Sally. Mercado. Mercado sends it in. Intercepted by Apponequet defender. But there's no, that's Burke. Burke looks. Burke tries to turn. She gets it taken off her. Here comes the ball the other way. MIAA Wolfgang said, no way. Ball popped up. Apponequet, there's Hannah Wolfgang. She sends it forward. Bergloff in pursuit. Again, now we're playing launch ball in the fog. Looks like Caroline Sally on the other side. Again, I'm watching fog. Ball's coming. It looks like it's coming down the right side in pursuit. Hard to see. And it looks like it was out on Holliston, so it might be looking at a, yep, we're looking at an Apponequet goal kick. Ball's in. And out. Holliston throw. Mercado. Looking for Fitzgerald. Back to Mercado. Mercado sends a long one in with her left foot. There's Luisi's there. She can't get a foot on it. Burke's there. She can't get a foot on it. Gets cleared out into the fog. Playing fog soccer over there. Holliston could put 11 more people on the field and we wouldn't know it. All right, ball's in the middle. We got it. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang on the right side. I think she was looking for Freely. And ball goes off a Holliston player, and it's going to be a Apponequet throw. Ball's in. We can hear it. Ball coming around the right side. Ball comes in the middle. Keeper comes out, makes a save. I mean, next to impossible. Really tough to see from up here. I wonder what it's like on the field. I imagine it's a little easier, but still, that ball gets up in the lights. You're going to lose it. There's Bergloff on the outside, just unable to turn it. Wanted to be able to get a turn, but the Apponequet defender had a nice position. She's going to keep. It's going to be an Apponequet throw down the Holliston end. Throw over the head of Bergloff. Mercado's there. She fights for it, gets position, sends it to Bergloff, bounces off her. Wolfgang with space. She sends it in, looking for a streaking Burke, but that's going to bounce a couple times to the keeper. No, sorry, that was a streaking Freely, and no avail to the keeper. Out to the midfield, just over midfield. There's Sally. That's a great question. Where is the ball? I'm sure you people watching this at home are saying, where is the ball? It's almost as if you have to pretend you're listening to radio. All right, ball's in on the outside. I can hear it moving. Here we go. Ball bounces out. And it looks like it's going to be a throw. What do you think? It's got to be a throw. Ball's in. Apponequet marked up. Ball staying on that right side. Here it comes out to the middle. And ball coming down the other way. Unfortunate. Ball bounce out. We're just past the 67-minute mark. And ball bounces in the middle. I think that's Luisi. Luisi gets a piece of it. And it bounced to the keeper. She's able to get it, control it. I wonder if they can see it, because cleared out to the left side. Mercado fights. She sends it forward. It's back in the middle. Ball stays in. Intercepted by Apponequet. Comes back. That's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Luisi. Luisi fights for it. Wolfgang collision. Stay up. Wolfgang's there. Wolfgang still has the ball. Ball gets taken off of her. And here comes Apponequet the other way. Burke fights. And it's going to stay Apponequet's ball. No, it's going to be a Holliston throw. Off Apponequet head, we're going to do it again. Mercado with the throw. We can see when the ball's on this side. Mercado. Ball comes in, and we'll do it one more time. It's almost like we're getting our 10-yard penalties, 10-yard holding penalties, like I'm watching my New York Giants. Ball goes in. There's Bergloff. Ball bounced off her, and here we go. Just inching down the field. Mercado looking, and throws it over the head of Wolfgang. And we'll do it again. Mercado throws in. This time she's looking for Luisi. Luisi gets head on it, bounces it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a turn. There's Freely. Freely unable to turn it. Ball still bouncing around. Luisi's there. Luisi sends it back. It looks like Burke. No one knows who has the ball now. Ball's still in. And no, it's not. No, it's not. Apponequet clears out. Ball bounces. There's Mercado. Mercado keeps it in. Nice play. Stays in. Bounces off a Apponequet player. There's Bergloff. Bergloff keeps it. Bergloff sends forward to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald controls. Fitzgerald looks. Fitzgerald gets... Looks like Freely's in there. Looks like no shot was able to come off. Too much traffic. Too much fog. Ball gets thrown in. Looks like it's going to be a throw. And we have a whistle. Could be the foggiest game in the history of Holliston soccer. And we're there. I'm waiting for the Jolly Roger to come out of the water. I feel like I'm watching a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Ball gets thrown in. Here we go. Ball, there's action. Ball's out in front of the net. Still traffic. Looks like it's coming up the left side. Holliston there to intercept. Ball still out in midfield. And here it comes. Ball coming back the other way. Bounced it midfield. Looks like Apponequet's got it. And they looking again. Ball's out. Bergloff. She's able to keep it in, and it goes. She is not able to keep that in. Bergloff wanted to keep it in. Ball gets thrown in. We're at the 70-minute mark. Bergloff tries to turn it. There's Bricado. She's there. Luisi looking for Fitzgerald. There's Bergloff. Bergloff gets it pushed off her, but she's going to retain possession due to some good positioning. And here comes Sydney Bricado with the throw. Holliston commanding 3-1 lead just at the 71-minute mark. And still trying for more in the fog, as the fog is ever increasingly taking over this field. We can probably only see about 30% of it right now. Well, we can't see that. Hannah Wolfgang sends the ball in, and it one hops to the keeper. She was looking for Gwen Freely coming across. She couldn't handle it. Ball comes out to midfield. Wolfgang sends it in on the right side. Looking for Freely. I'm not sure who's got it now. So we're in a fight on the right side. On the Holliston right side. The Apponequet left side. Depends on kind of which way you're running. Not sure what the call is here. We have a whistle, but it looks like it's going to be an Apponequet throw. And I saw it. There's the throw. Ball's in. Ball's at midfield. Bergloff's there. Bergloff's still there. Bricado's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking for Bergloff on the outside. Bergloff can't get her feet squared, and she tries to get a piece of it. Tried to get a good turn, went down, but couldn't handle it. All right, so I think the subs forgot that there's some Apponequet substitutions coming in. Ball gets thrown in. Here we go. Fitzgerald in pursuit. Fitzgerald. And Apponequet keeper clears it to the left side. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Coming up to the 74-minute mark. Bricato looking for Fitzgerald. She's not there. There's Burke. Burke to Bricato. Bricato gets a little too late, but looks like they're going to keep it. Bricato, again, looking for Fitzgerald. Bergloff's there, and we'll do it again. Sydney Bricato says, I can do this all day. Bergloff pops it forward, looking for Luisi. She almost gets a foot on. Freely tries to come in, but it's well cleared by Wolfgang. Pops it straight up, turns around and gets a foot on it, sends it back her way, looking for Freely. Fight on the outside. Freely's there. There it is, back in the middle. Cleared by Wolfgang. Wolfgang, long kick forward. So Luisi sends it back to Wolfgang. Wolfgang sends it again. Looking for Fitzgerald. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pops it up, looking for Freely on the outside. Freely in the abyss. Still in. Still playing. And here we go, back out to midfield. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang, she sends it forward. Again, looking for Luisi. We have two sets of sisters that play in the starting lineup here for Holliston. The, of course, senior, sophomore Hannah and MIAA Wolfgang, respectively. And then, of course, the Bricado twins, Sydney and Alyssa, two seniors. And here comes Apponequet into the middle. Tries to send the ball forward. She's on. Still on. Ball forward. And a shot in on Mary, but right at Mary Kate Ward. Very close there. She was onside. send it back to the middle, and good strike, but right at the Holliston keeper, Mary Kate Ward. Ball comes up, and here comes Apponequet again down the right side. Looks in, tries to put it to the corner, but Alyssa Bricato's going to stuff that. Said, no, 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 that's not happening here. And it's going to go over the end line, so it's going to be a Holliston goal kick. We're at the 75-minute mark. We have a substitution coming in right now. It'd be great if I could tell you who it was, but I can't. It might be Sloan Corden. Anyway, Mary Kate Ward kicks it out. Ball pops up. And here comes Wolfgang. Wolfgang tries to send the ball forward looking for Fitzgerald. She's not there. Wolfgang again. There's Bergloff in pursuit. Bergloff doubles. Bricato. And that looks like might be Corden. There's Wolfgang. Sends it way forward. Up in the air, ball comes back. Hannah Wolfgang. She pops it. There's Freely. Freely forward. Freely looking for Fitzgerald. She's not there, but there's Luisi. Luisi forward. Luisi with space. Luisi tries to get it forward to Freely. Ball bounces back in the middle. Fitzgerald's there. Wolfgang with a left foot. Strong kick. Wolfgang had a good look, but right at the keeper for an easy save. Keeper pops it out. We're under 5 minutes to go. And Holliston with a commanding lead. Sydney Bricato plays back to her sister Alyssa. Alyssa in traffic to Wolfgang. There's Bergloff. Bergloff goes out. It's going to be a Holliston ball. That was Drohan that came in. That was Drohan that came in for, I'm not sure. Okay. For MIAA Wolfgang. Here we go. Ball's in. Burke. Burke with a shot. One hops it to the keeper. Burke in space. Got a good strike. One hop to the keeper. Ball goes out to midfield. There's Wolfgang. There's Bergloff. Bergloff's there. Apponequet's still playing. Wolfgang. Bergloff. Bergloff on the left side. Bergloff on the left side. Ball in. Nice ball in. Fitzgerald tries to turn it. Fitzgerald with a strike off the crossbar. Again to her. But ball still out. Fitzgerald at point blank distance sends it into the crossbar. Ah, she'd love to get that one back. Ball lost on the right side. As time winds down, Holliston leading 3-1. Looks like we're going to get a corner kick. Maggie Fitzgerald had a nice turn, had a good step, clean strike, and just crushed that ball right into the crossbar. So, Holliston corner looks like it's going to be Bricato. No, it's not Bricato. Not sure who that is. Ball bounced in the front. Bergloff was there. Keeper was nowhere to be found. Here we go as time winds down. Goal kick out to the right side. Bricato. Bricato, two-header. Bricato passes back. Got Wolfgang. Wolfgang makes a move. Wolfgang sends it forward. Looking for Bergloff. Holliston still banging on the door. There's Burke. Ball forward. Apponequet coming, but there's Alyssa Bricato. And that's it, folks. So in their first round of the playoffs, Holliston comes from behind after being down 1-0 at halftime to score 3 solid goals and taking a commanding victory over the Apponequet Lakers. Apponequet, a strong team, but Holliston, their second half was just a little bit too strong for them to handle. So, thank you for joining us on Holliston Cable Access TV for girls soccer here at Holliston High and Committee and Field. On behalf of our senior producer, Owen Radcliffe, I'm John Drohan. We'll see everybody next time on Holliston Cable Access TV for some Holliston soccer.